Good evening. Just relaxing, preparing my supper. A nice hot chicken. Nothing better for the stomach and the soul. With a little slaw. And some homemade potatoes. But that's not the reason, really, why I'm making this video. Well, actually, it's because some of you have requested that you would like to see my pantry. Yes, the pantry, where I stock my goods. And, well, I said, why not film it? Show you. I have nothing to hide. I don't think so. While I'm making my hot chicken, and as you can tell, I've gotten a little trim up the top. I feel much lighter. Feels so good. Are we all relaxing this evening? I hope so. Nice hot potatoes to go with it. I didn't bother making a video to show you how I make this because it's very simple. Take some leftover chicken. You grill yourself a toast. Put your chicken on the toast with your potatoes. And then you add your gravy. I've also added a few green peppers for that little extra. You know me, with those little extras all the time. So I'm just going to put over the gravy here. Oh yes. Oh, this looks good. Oh, it's going to be so good. Trying to make a mess of things. I always make a mess of things. But, like they say, if you're making a mess of things, it's because you're doing something right. I'm just going to let this cool down a little bit because it's very hot. And I'm going to grab my phone and I'm going to show you my pantry. So, let's get it on. Okay. Now I've grabbed my phone. We're going to go over towards the pantry. Here's my spice rack. Spices I use all the time. I'll just open the door here. Open the door. And inside the pantry. First off, in the cabinet here, I have my cereals, I have also some crackers, some spare things like noodles. I have oatmeal, instant. I also have oatmeal in a coffee container. And below, oh, I have some chips. Below, more coffee, rice, sugar, flour, all here in the dry pantry. Oh, my fingers. Get out of the way, you fingers. And close the door. And now if we go up towards more goods, up top, starting up top, we have, oh, there we got the light now. Okay, up top, we have here all my plastic bags. I have straws, paper plates, kebabs, yeah, and a bunch of saran wrap or plastic wrap, wax paper, aluminum foil, and more plastic wrap. Coming to the top here, if I go down a little, I have all my dried pasta. Everything from spaghetti to macaroni to bows to linguine, lasagna, fettuccine. I also have at the very end, I have noodles for soup. And of course, for emergencies, we all know this stuff. For those emergencies, below, on the bottom shelf, we have our beans. For homemade beans, pea soup, an array of different varieties of beans, chickpeas, lentils, and we have popcorn. Below that, we have potatoes. In the drawers, I have utensils and onions at the bottom, and garlic. Coming up, we have our peanut butter, molasses. I have syrup in the back, some extract, vanilla extract, cocoa in the back, some coffee mate for emergencies again. If I have no milk, we have baking soda. We have breadcrumbs, dried Parmesan cheese, have pectin, for our jellies. And my array of salts. I have kosher salt, table salt, sea salt, a variety of salts. We have cornstarch. We have gravy sauce for poutine. We have here, for the baking powder, magic baking powder, some honey, maple syrup, a few extras in the back, spare coffee, but I also have coffee, real coffee, in my other cabinet. I have here some goodies also in, some candies and dried fruit, dried raisins, dried cranberries, chocolate chips, and just some sprinkles with some candies. Yes, for the sweet tooth. And oils. We have our different assortment of oils and shortening. Now we go down here below again, next level. We have some soup. See if I can get some light here. We have some canned soup. Again, like I said, for power outages or, just when you're in a rush. Some spaghetti sauce. Yeah, spaghetti sauce. Canned tomatoes. Tomato soup. Some canned beans. Waxed beans. We have some sardines, some tuna, salmon, a little bit of marinade, homemade relish, I should say. And here we have some Roman noodles. And below we have some plastic containers with our cooking Pyrex dishes and our crock pots. More cooking pots at the bottom. Coming up here at the top again, we have some mason jars. The light is not always focusing. And miscellaneous things for cooking. Here, toaster and some strainers and other things for cooking. But of course here, yes, we have spices. Let me just see if I can refocus some light here. We have everything we need in spices. So when I want to do something different, all the spices I need. And of course the machineries, the mixer and blenders, the choppers and poppers, There, I got my light back again. Yeah. And some pots and pans, of course. Pots. Yes, we need some pots here. But then for the big pots are below. The biggies are down below. So they're there. You've got to have the big pots too at the same time. So basically, this is it. This is the pantry. And it's so simple and easy when you're doing your grocery list to come in the pantry and to do inventory. So if ever you have a spare closet or a spare section room, make yourself a walk-in pantry. It's so handy. And then of course, here I have my island. Let me just take a last look. I've got the island here. That's where I've got all my dishes. Yes, I put all my dishes in the island. And it's so practical, so handy. My hot chicken. So, I'm gonna go eat while it's still hot. You take care. We love you. And be catching you on our next video. Get cooking. Bye for now.